This episode of Comedy Bang Bang is brought to you by Espresso Monster. When you need energy on the go and you don't have time to wait in line, grab Espresso Monster. Espresso Monster is a premium blend of espresso and cream made with freshly brewed espresso coffee, hormone-free milk, and a unique energy blend complete with taurine and B vitamins. Each can has 3 shots of espresso. Wow. And comes in vanilla espresso, yummy, or espresso and cream flavors. So close your eyes, take a sip, and enjoy Espresso Monster today. Hey everyone, before we get going, I want to tell you about Gimlet Creative and Squarespace joined forces to find the next great podcast host in Casting Call, a podcast competition like a Hollywood singing competition, but for podcasting. Casting Call documents the grueling process of turning your podcast idea into a real show. Over 5,000 people from all 50 states applied, and 3 finalists flew to New York to make their pilot at Gimlet HQ, and the winner gets to turn their podcast into a Gimlet miniseries. All episodes of Casting Call are out now. Listen and subscribe on Stitcher or Apple Podcasts today.
Comedy bang bang, 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 comedy bang bang.
A bird in the hand is worth 2 in the bush, and 2 in the bush is worth 1 in the tush. Welcome to Comedy Bang Bang. Thanks to Ariola Grande for that catchphrase submission. Hitting us with laughs on the catchphrase and on the username. Thanks so much. Pulling double duty there. And welcome to Comedy Bang Bang for another edition. And this is, if this is your first time listening to the show, this obviously is the show where I am the host, Scott Aukerman. Welcome to the show. And I speak with, there's got to be a better way to say this, but I speak to people of interest across the globe. They come into this very studio and we chat about their lives and whatever they have going on. They're not always from the world of entertainment, although our leadoff guest certainly has been plumbing the depths of entertainment. That's not really the right way to say it because it sounds like he's been...
I've plumbed some depths.
Okay, he has plumbed some
There's been a few depths that have been plumbed by me, my
he's
friend.
got quite a few highs, and we'll talk about those. Coming up a little later, we have a matchmaker. That's exciting. So I know, Ike, you are taken and you have a...
I am married, but I'm always open to new
Okay.
ideas, new people, new things.
Okay, very good. We also have... he is from the world of entertainment as well. We have a playwright coming up a little later. But first, let's get to our first guest. He has a new film.
Film.
And I call it a film.
It's actually pronounced, true film fanatics know that it is a super hard L, and it's film.
Super hard.
Super hard.
Like if you're not conveying 3 or 4 L's in there.
No, it's a triple L. Film.
Film. And this is a film that he has directed?
Yeah.
And written? Co-written or written?
No, I wrote this one by myself.
By yourself?
Yeah, so it's all on me if it's bad.
Did anyone ever enter the room?
They tried to, but I wouldn't let them.
Good, just
said,
barricade
no way,
the doors.
Man. Yeah, get out. I don't
Panic
care.
room.
Get out of here, honey, I say to my writing partner.
Really? So your writing partner?
His name's Honey.
Honey.
His birth name is Honey Sweetness Adamson. And we met at Crossroads, Malibu.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So
Yeah.
you have a problem.
Not anymore.
Oh, good.
Thank you
Okay.
to Crossroads. Is Miss Crossroads still a sponsor?
Yeah, of course.
They
yeah.
are. Okay.
So
Well,
what were
then
you trafficking in, if you don't mind me asking?
I was trafficking in humans.
Oh, this is a human trafficking problem.
But when I say that, people like right away are like, "Oh, you fucking
you piece of shit."
But
is
it was.
what- yeah.
I was dealing in men.
Oh, just men.
But older men, like
so
men in their 40s.
It wasn't like a Me Too situation. This
No.
was just like, this is people past their prime.
It was a who wants it situation.
Exactly.
It was I found a group of older men in their 40s, 50s, who were single and
Ready to mingle?
Ready to mingle.
Great.
And
That's important.
I shipped them off to all different parts of the world. Eastern Bloc, Western Bloc.
Oh, yeah, all the blocks.
All the
Yeah.
blocks. I got all the blocks.
Did you just buy people plane tickets?
Yeah, pretty much. But here's what I did. I got a bunch of horny older guys.
Okay.
I logged on to
How horny
Trivago.
were
Fucking horny.
Okay.
Jumped on Trivago.
Great.
I said, Lou, you are going to Latvia. handed him a ticket, and God knows where he is now. Anyways,
Right.
I got in a little bit of trouble, and that made...
Why would you get into trouble for buying plane tickets for horny older men?
Well, just because there was some confusion as to legally why they were... I really, honestly, I hate to say this on the pod. I can't get into it because of legal shit.
Okay, I understand.
But the whole situation kind of put me in this place where I couldn't stop eating edible weed.
Oh, okay. So you have a weed problem.
I have a weed problem. Yeah.
Oh, okay. So are you high right now?
Yeah, I am. I had some weed. I had a weed.
So you had a weed problem, and you're still taking weed, but you don't have a problem.
I
anymore.
don't take as much of it now.
Okay.
I'm not like I don't wake up and do it right away.
Yeah. How long do you wait usually?
Like 45 minutes or so. I want to see my kids for a second.
Sure.
Good morning. How are you?
Yeah. Get a nice 20 minutes with your kids
at least,
before,
and then I check in with the wife, check in with the boss.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about. And
You're masturbating? What are you doing?
That's what I call it.
Checking in with the boss?
Checking in with the boss.
Okay.
Excuse me, honey. I got to go check in with the boss.
Do you think Bruce Springsteen's wife also similarly checks in with the boss?
He says, I'm going to check in with me. Excuse me, I have to check in with me.
By the way, I only said Bruce Springsteen's wife because I don't know how to pronounce her last name. It's like...
Scialfa.
Scialfa. Basquiat.
Oh, you mean fucking Patty Scialfa? Yeah, she married fucking Bruce Springsteen. Go figure.
Go figure.
Patty from the block?
Patty from around the block?
Oh, yeah, no, she's fucking playing bass for the E Street Band. Fuck her.
I believe I was in the middle of an introduction, but The Oath comes out October 12th,
yes.
and it also stars in it, pulling trips.
I'm pulling trips.
Yeah, the trifecta.
That's the phrase in Hollywood when you do more than 3 things.
Sure, yeah. Did you choreograph it as well?
Well, Debbie Allen was supposed to, but she got sick.
Yeah.
Fucking typical Debbie Allen.
Yeah. She is one of the sickest people in show business.
I gotta tell you, one thing I've learned in this business, and I've been in it for years, is just don't count on Debbie Allen.
Never.
She's going to bail. She's going to come up with some excuse.
You're always going to want to hire her.
Well, she's the best.
One of the best.
I want the best.
Yeah, of course.
I want and demand excellence.
Right.
And that's my mistake because I hired Debbie and she's like, oh, sure, baby. I'll be there for
9 a.m. sharp.
9 a.m.
Sharp.
I'll be there at the Skirball Center. I'll be there.
You're doing a lot of filming at the Skirball.
We shot most of the movie inside the Skirball
Sure.
Center.
They have a lot of looks there.
My uncle was a donor and we needed a center.
Yeah.
And we went to...
What kind of donor? Blood donor?
He was a blood donor for the Skirball Center.
Yeah.
He was...
They need it.
Oh, positive.
A lot of people tripping and skimming their knees.
It's older folks. And they fall, they crack their fucking head open, and they need old blood.
Sure.
So anyways, we're at the Skirball Center. It's 10:30. I got Debbie Allen's fucking pain in the ass agent on the phone. Where is she? She's like, I don't know. I don't know where she is. Let me try calling her again. And then if I get the call back like 2 hours later, so the whole cast, we're talking 100 dancers sitting there waiting.
Bet, yeah.
And they get paid by the hour. And
then you get something like, Debbie got the date wrong.
Debbie.
She's in Prague.
He gave me the double excuse. She goes, she thought it was Monday and she has the flu. And I was like, which one is it, Sam?
Yeah, really. I thought that was a woman, the agent, by the way.
It was, he transitioned.
Oh, I see. In the middle of the call?
Yes.
So he was in the middle of his operation.
Yes. Yeah, I will say he's a good agent. He's committed to her.
Now, okay, got it.
She's not a great client. He's a great agent.
Wow, okay. It comes out October 12th, The Oath.
Without a dance scene.
Yeah. So just imagine it, though.
Yeah, at about 32.
Which reel?
I think it's reel 1, 32:44.
That's a long reel.
We went European on that. We went with longer reels.
Right.
About minute 32. I'm trying to remember the
44 seconds, somewhere in there.
It's like between 43 and 44. But there would be this crazy song and
huge.
dance.
Is there a tip off when people watch it? They should set their
You'll see
their alarms on their iPhones.
Yeah,
for 32.
You'll see some of the cast start to kind of look at each other, get ready for it, and then it just
get into jumping poses.
Yeah, the people kind of like you see like my dad in the movie stretching, and then we just cut to a next scene. It was a tape cut, and it sucks, and it's the worst part of the movie, and I hope people don't judge the movie based on that one scene.
Okay, but they should be on the lookout for it.
They should just know it's coming, and just try not to put it out of your head once it passes.
Ike Barinholtz is here. Hello, Ike.
How are you, man?
Good. Welcome. A friend of the show. You've been on several times.
Yes.
And when I say several, this is maybe your third.
This is my third in, I think, 4 years.
Yes, yeah. But also third within the span of it of 9.5.
My name is somewhere on this table.
Is it really?
What I'd love to do is hold the pod for a few minutes.
Okay, sure.
And see if we can find it.
A moment of silence for finding your name.
I have here. Let me see here. Bill Burr. Nope.
You're not Bill Burr.
I'm not Bill Burr. I'm not Lauren Lapkus. You know what? I don't see it.
I've always said you are the perfect combination of Bill Burr and Lauren Lapkus.
That's what I'm known as the biz.
Right. If you need Billy.
We need like a very versatile comic actress, but also like an acerbic stand-up who's also an actor. I'll call Ike.
Yeah, just get Ike. Speaking of call Ike, I emailed you and did not call you after your movie Blockers came out earlier in the year.
You sent me a nice email, my friend.
It was a wonderful film. People should certainly buy it, rent it, whatever they can do to get it.
You can stream it on Apple. You can buy it. I'll tell you what. If you go to my website, I'll send you a friggin'
free download.
I'll send you a free download.
Just if you go to your website.
Yeah. Now the website's not up and running yet because we've been having some problems with the host.
Yeah, who is hosting it, by the way?
It's a company that's actually overseas, and I think that was my first mistake. I don't know. I don't even know where.
How far overseas? Are we talking in the middle of the ocean somewhere?
I honestly don't know. I've talked to 2 different customer service reps. One had a thick German accent.
Right.
One told me he was in Pakistan, but I don't know.
But had like a southern accent.
Yeah, no, it was like
it's like why are you lying
Sheriff
about being
Bull Connor's like, I'm here in Karachi.
Right, I've had that guy.
But why are you there? I don't know.
Yeah,
Exactly.
exactly.
But anyways, the point of it is the website's not up and running, but once again, shoot an email over at Ike at Barinholtz.net.
Right, yeah.
Everything else
is everything Barinholtz related, I bet.
If you want to buy Ike Barinholtz #2.com, a guy's already bought it. And I was like, how much for it? He's like, $30,000. And I was like, fuck you.
$30,000.
I don't need it.
And I can imagine like all that's up there right now is like pictures of Ike Barinholtz's #2s.
That's it.
Which is like, I'm interested.
And guess what? That's what I'm going to put on my own website. Okay. But I'll do that on my own fucking terms.
Right, exactly.
Virtualproperties.net. Fuck off.
Blockers, though, wonderful film. I really enjoyed it. And Ike, you're bringing the laughs, bringing the tears.
Bringing the thunder, bringing the pain.
Yeah. I mean, a lot. I felt physically incapacitated
It
afterwards.
was actually a very sweet movie for like a teen sex comedy. I thought she did a very nice job at making. Even like the boys, when the girls tell them they are not going to sleep with them, are like, okay, cool, no problem, thank you.
I mean, I was alternatingly horny.
Yeah.
And then laughing, then back to horny.
Fucking love
And then
horny.
just staying horny.
I get so friggin' horny at movies.
Yeah.
I went to.
It's the best place for it.
Oh, God. I went to go see Crazy Rich Asians, and I had to leave. I was fucking horny.
Not since the Joy Luck Club have you been.
For the record, I'm not kidding. I was horny during Crazy Rich Asians.
Really? Which part?
The whole movie.
Massage part?
It's like beautiful and like lush, and everyone's hot in it. And not just the girls.
No,
like,
the main
Astrid's
guy.
husband is fucking hot. And they're all hot, man.
I've seen it. I don't even remember the name Astrid.
Astrid is her friend whose husband is the louse.
Okay.
The guy she finds the text.
Oh, the Laos. Oh, I thought you were talking about Laos, the country, which I, of course, was like, I don't think anyone from Laos is in it. I would like Kulop would have been very excited about that.
He's hot.
He's a hot guy.
He's a hot guy. They're all freaking hot guys.
And girls. And if you haven't seen it yet, and I pray that you do, they just hardcore sex right in the middle about reel 2.
Full pen, DP, 3P.
Yeah. Oh my God.
PP. They got it
all.
Poo.
Ike Barinholtz's #2s.
Listen, it was kind of shocking because I took my kids to the movie.
Sure.
And then, listen, like an hour in, all of a sudden, it's just dicks and
combining
butts.
with butts sometimes.
Butts and not even like sex, but like just a penis slapping against a butt.
And sometimes someone would bend over and a butt would come, or a penis would come out of a butt.
Yeah, and all
like
these,
the opposite way. And it's like, how did that happen?
All these genitals, by the way, are white. And I'm like, what the fuck? This is Crazy Rich Asians. I'm looking at a bunch of white dick.
I think it's like over color correction though.
It might be, man. I gotta tell you, it was a bummer, and I kept saying to myself, "I'm gonna leave right now with my kids.
I'm gonna leave.
I was like, it's got to end sometime. And after like 12 minutes, I was like, okay, enough. Dianu.
But it's hard to stand up, when you have a bone zone like that.
A bone zone.
Next to your children.
If there's one thing we could take away from this pod, is that I had a boner during the sex scene in Crazy Rich Asians that I brought my 3 daughters to.
So, did we get that clear? Because I want to make sure that
we are recording.
We got it clean? Okay, great.
Okay.
All right, good. So tell us about The Oath. The Oath comes out October 12th, and it's I've seen, I tell you, I've seen the trailer, which is, if people don't know what these are, they cut about 1 or 2 minutes out of a film. Usually not chronologically. Usually it's not
Different
just like
pieces, some like the best pieces. That
so you really need to hire like an editor for this.
Well, I did it all on my old Mac, my old Mac 2.
Your candy colored one?
Yeah, it's like electric green. I got it in '98. Still works.
Yes, hey, why trade it in?
And all I did was took a camera and took just different. I would play the movie on that and push pause, and then take photos of the computer screen with my old Nikon.
Yeah, so if you're taking 24 or 29 of those per second.
It's exactly what I did.
Yeah.
And then I had a stack of about 4,000 photos.
Yeah.
And I brought it to a friend of mine who's a cartoonist. He's an older guy, lives in Santa Monica.
How old are we talking? We were talking older.
80. I went to his 83rd birthday 4 years ago.
Oh, so he must be 87 or so.
Yeah, he might be 86.
Right.
But he's a great guy, and I came over to his house, and I said, I need you to assemble this trailer for me, because this is just a flip book.
Yeah, were they all out of order too? Or
Yeah, but that because I dropped them.
On the way?
Because I stopped, and I wanted to grab a burger. I dropped them, so they were all out of order. So I just dropped them off, and I said, hey, man.
Just do what you can.
Do what you can. And I got to say, it turned out great.
Yeah, I've seen it. Like
it looked like a real trailer that like a movie house would hire to make a trailer for Star Wars 9.
Yes, which coming out, I believe, approximately a year from now or two. Yeah.
Can't wait.
Yeah, are you in that, by the way?
I am.
Yeah, good.
I am playing the grandson of, do you remember Admiral Akbar?
Yes, I do. The guy with the...
He looks like a squid.
Yeah, squid. Yeah, Squid Man is what I used to call him.
Well, that's
I would
Admiral Ak. He didn't fucking serve like in 30 years in the resistance military navy to be called Mr.
Normally when a military personnel comes on the screen, I usually stand up and salute. But at the time I was a young man and I saw Admiral Akbar, I didn't know, what you were supposed to do, and I just yelled out Squid Man. And I've regretted it ever since.
Thank you. It's disrespectful to him. Yeah. It's disrespectful to us and our family.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways.
Nowadays when I see Star Wars, I kneel, of course, to protest the state of...
the treatment of intergalactic species by space cops.
Yeah. So
I'm Space Force.
I'm kneeling 2.5 hours during the entire thing. It's like, like performing the Eucharist of the Christ or something. It's an ordeal, but so you are Admiral Akbar's...
I'm Admiral Akbar's grandson who... I'm not full... I don't have like the full tentacle squid thing, but it's like half, because he married a human.
Which human did he marry in the Star Wars universe? Someone that we've seen on screen, or someone who's like...
she was the woman who says, many Bolton spies died to give us this information.
I saw so much heat coming from those
They
two.
were having an affair. This is like embarrassing for my family. They were having an affair.
Akbar was married already.
Akbar was married to a woman who looked like him.
Whoa.
So he had sex with that woman, my grandmother.
Okay, so he had like a white woman fetish.
He loved white women. He was married to a fellow Squidian.
Yeah.
But he loved just human white ladies.
Yeah.
And human all ladies. And they had sex, and they had my father.
Right.
And my father, who was much more squid-like than his father.
Right.
He also married a human white woman.
Right. And they adopted you?
They adopted me.
Right.
So I look almost completely like myself. I'm wearing my own clothes in the movie, so it's
your own clothes. What are your own clothes?
Like a Massimo shirt, and like I wore these like old Air Jordans and shit. I was like, JJ, is this cool? He's like, yeah, whatever, cool.
Those are like platform Air Jordans, by the way. I'm looking at those things.
I bought them online, and they make me look taller, because I'm only 5'2".
Yeah, exactly. But on screen, you are an imposing presence.
Because it's something I'm very like. It's like my one thing that I'm like touchy about is my height
and your body. I notice, like, anytime I see you on screen, like the entirety of blockers, you're sort of like crossing your arms in front of your chest.
I'm not comfortable in my skin.
You're such a good actor.
I know.
Other than those factors.
I know. It's like those weird moments you just kind of catch me just like shivering in the corner of the frame.
And you're always kind of turning away from the camera, I notice, too.
I don't like it. I don't like everyone looking at me.
You hate your fronts, your profiles.
I don't like any of it. I got all bad sides. I say, you want to shoot my good side? I'll be in my trailer.
Well, it's amazing that you've gotten any work, but you're in the new Star Wars.
I'm in the new Star Wars. This small, very small, but pretty crucial scene.
Yeah, describe the scene, because it doesn't come out for another year or whatever.
I'm
but
so much trouble.
That's okay.
This.
No one listens to this.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Okay. So the main plot of the next movie is that Kylo Ren is actually Luke Skywalker
He's Luke Skywalker in disguise.
In disguise. He's got to. They went like the Mission Impossible.
I knew it.
So there's a scene where Kylo Ren pulls his mask off, and it's Mark Hamill's face,
right?
And everyone's stunned, and I'm kind of in the corner, and I just go, "What the fuck?" But like it's so important.
That was really big, by the way.
Well, it's if you were there, like the way it seems big in this room.
Did they ever say like, just throw it away? Just throw it away.
No. JJ's like, that's good. Give me more, baby. JJ, give me more, baby.
Sure, yeah, that's a good impression of him, by the way.
And so I just kept going, like, what the fuck? And the purpose of the scene and why JJ says he won't cut it is because it's showing the craziness of the situation and how shocking it is, and
crucial,
everyone's been so duped by it. So, it's probably the best scene in the movie.
Yeah, it sounds amazing
for you guys
to get a reenactment like this.
Yeah.
I mean,
I'm gonna get a phone call from JJ. What are you doing? You ruined the whole movie. You promised me.
I feel like he's right here next to me.
I know,
you are an incredible impressionist.
It's all fun now. In 30 minutes in my car, I'm gonna be in a world of pain.
Yeah. Now you were telling me before the show that you have several impressions that you wanted to debut here on the show, that you've been working on like a 30-minute special for Netflix of just impressions?
Well, we're hoping it's going to be on Netflix.
Okay. It hasn't been sold yet.
It has not been sold. It's been...
bought.
No, not bought or sold, but we have a pitch, today. Today at 4 at Netflix.
It's 3:55 right now.
Where is Netflix?
It's like 35 miles away from here.
Okay. Fuck. Okay. Anyways, we're gonna pitch it. We're hoping it's gonna be on Netflix, and it's
okay. You might just tell them you might be a little late, though.
Yeah, well, they can start without me.
They can start without you.
Basically, I wanted to. Did you see The Net?
The Net, the Sandra Bullock film, The Net.
The Net, yes,
yes, I have seen The Net. Yes, of course. Very accurate. Very accurate.
The Net is. I just watched that Netflix the other day. The Net, because everyone was talking about it. Seen The Net. The Net.
Yeah, they're like, wow, that movie puts The Net into Netflix.
It does, right? So they're like, I'm hearing all this stuff about The Net on Netflix, and everyone's like, it's this comedy special. It's so great. So I typed in The Net, and it comes on, and it was kind of funny. Dennis Miller's in it.
Funny. Yeah, he's always funny. He's funny. He's funny. I love him.
He is a killer on Twitter.
He's funny.
I love him. And I'm not just saying that because he's my best friend.
Cha-cha!
Bada big baby.
No, but that is good too. So are you including that? He's your best friend. It's tough.
I don't want to go there with him and ask him.
Yeah, you don't want to blow
He's going to be, I don't think so, cha-cha. And I'm just like, all right, I won't. I'm right. But anyways... I was watching The Net, and because everyone's talking about it.
Of course, everyone's always talking about it.
Tweeting like, The
Net on Netflix. Yeah.
So I was like, I can do this. I can do a comedy special that follows the same story about a person who's getting sucked into this web.
Literal web of intrigue.
Literal web.
That's what you should call it. The literal web of intrigue.
Oh, the literal web of intrigue. I just think maybe literal web.
No, I think add of intrigue.
Right.
I'm good with titles.
So she, but it would be me in the one man show.
But everyone calls you she.
She.
Yeah.
And I enter this literal web of deceit and intrigue.
Yeah. That's even better. You're right.
Deceit and intrigue. Yeah. And I have friends helping me along the way, and Dennis Miller, maybe he pops in, he's like, I gotcha, babe. And then I have these bad guys who work for The Net, and they're coming after it because they're saying, you're not taking that net from us.
Right, the internet police.
What I want to do is combine that with impressions.
Right.
And I think just because then people have context.
So it's sort of like The Mask meets...
yes, it's like The Mask meets The Net.
Yeah.
It's like The Mask meets... It's like
my
two favorite movies have slept together and had a beautiful child.
Just a beautiful... And we watched the sex, and it was tasteful.
It was tasteful.
It was respectful. They kept asking permission to do everything that they did.
Pregnancy was great. The birth was perfect.
Yeah.
Less than 10 minutes of pushing.
Came out on the exact due date.
On the date, at the exact time. The doctor said this baby will be born at 11:46. It came out at 11:46.
11:46 is like, how did we predict this?
If Netflix doesn't buy this movie, they're fucking stupid.
They are fucking stupid.
They are fucking dumb, all right? Yeah. I don't care how much billions of dollars you have and how much of the market share.
And how often you play The Net.
If you don't purchase Ike Barinholtz's literal web of deceit and intrigue, you're fucking morons.
Exactly. Well, I can't wait for that. That is your next project, I would imagine.
We're getting started on it now. I think we're going to start rehearsals at the Skirball Center next week.
Okay, well, call Debbie. You're going to need her.
Yeah, well, let's see how that goes.
Yeah. So tell us about The Oath. Give me, what's the fewest words you can use to really give me an accurate, what am I trying to say? An accurate description or
I'm going to do it in the fewest amount of words.
Yeah.
This is what gives you an idea of what the movie is and,
Yeah.
and why I think you should see it.
Okay, I'm going to count the words.
I'm going to try to do it in 5 words.
5 words or less?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go.
It's
Oh, you're using it's. Man, you regretted it the minute you said it too.
It's just
Oh, why just? You just use adjective. It doesn't even have to be a sentence.
I got 3 left.
Okay.
It's just a really
You're almost out. It's just a really you don't even have all you can do is a noun at this point.
No, this is what I wanted to say. It's just a really movie.
Okay. It's just a really movie. I think that quote should be above the title.
It's just a really movie.
It's just a really movie.
If you gave me 100 words, I would say the same thing. It's just a really movie. It's just
a really movie.
It's just a really movie.
Yeah, but really.
Sometimes you go to the movies, you're like, what the fuck was that? But
that wasn't even a movie. This is just a really movie. Yeah. Okay. Well,
sometimes we need to change it up. It can't all be superheroes and
pew pew pew. It can't be all like
raise Hulk.
Oh look, that's Luke Skywalker. What the fuck?
What the fuck? Sometimes you just need a really movie, and this is it, baby.
This is it. This is the only one. This is the only movie that comes out for the rest of the year, right?
It's the only really movie coming out this year, and we just put it out this time so we can get into some really awards.
Yeah, of course, and also Halloween coming up in 19 days after this movie. So you got that nice window going where you don't have to worry about the rent being due the next day.
Right.
You don't have to worry about you've bought all this candy. How am I going to make the rent?
Nope.
Not
going to have that problem, baby.
No. We're October 12th. You've already paid the rent like 11 days ago.
Yeah, and they are expecting. I mean, I don't want to get into this, but I talked to one of the producers of the film, and they are expecting.
Wow. They're expecting. Oh, wow. Congratulations to them.
They've been trying so fucking hard for
Did
years.
the doctor give the exact time that the baby is due?
10:15.
Wow.
9 months from yesterday. Hey, the movie is projected right now. Do you know what? Are you familiar with what tracking is?
I do know tracking. It's the Native Americans are great at it.
They are, and that's why they have gone into the business of movies, Native Americans, because they track these movies.
So wait, this film is only shown at Indian casinos?
No. That's not the case. The people that we have hired to track the films, how it's doing, are all Native American.
Okay, got it. Okay.
So and some of them do, have connections to some casinos.
Sure. Yeah.
So anyway, the guy called me yesterday. He goes, "Yeah, looking."
By the way, do not try to do this.
I'm not, but I'm just saying he has a deep voice. He's looking really good, and I was like. I was like, thank you. Tell me what that means in numbers. Give me the dinero, pal.
Right.
And he goes, we are looking at opening weekend, $200 million.
$200 million. And this is, from what I could tell of that trailer that the old man who's 87 years old put together, this is a smaller independent film.
It's an independent film.
Sure.
But this guy.
$200 million.
$200 million. The whole opening weekend.
You're going to recoup within the first showing.
Within the first showing.
Within the first reel.
By 90 minutes.
By that aborted dance scene.
By the dance sequence, I'm already in the fucking money, guys.
Yeah, bro.
So we're really excited about that. I think anything less than that opening weekend
is going to be a crushing disappointment. Yeah. What do you think you're going to do if...
I'm going to eat some weed. I am going to go and I'm going to get a big... marijuana.
Just say goodbye to the wife and kids.
Bye, guys.
Yes, later.
Daddy's checking in to the basement. No, but I'm optimistic. It will clear that much opening.
You ever see that movie Dunstan Checks In?
Have I seen my favorite movie? Yeah, I've seen my favorite movie.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Why am I asking?
Yeah okay.
I've never seen my favorite movie. It's weird. I really should go see it sometime.
It's good. It's good.
Yeah. Well, The Oath comes out October 12th. Tiffany Haddish, I believe, is in this film.
She plays my wife.
Very good.
Have you guys seen the film Borat?
I thought it was Borat.
Borat.
Borat. Yes, I have seen that.
So have I.
Great film.
Just a little shout out to that movie. Yeah, she plays my wife in it. She is amazing. And,
Who else we got in this? Richard Jenkins?
they got all the typical indie stalwarts. We got Richard Jenkins. We got Shea Wiggum. We got
Oliver Platt?
Will Patton. Oliver Platt. Who's that over there? Oh, hi, Alfred Molina.
Doc Ock himself.
None of these people are in my movie. We have Carrie Brownstein.
Okay.
Very wonderful. She plays my sister.
Wait. My sister.
My sister. My sister. John Cho. Maybe you fucking heard of him.
I think so.
He is him and a guy named Billy Magnuson, who's a wonderful actor. And then my own brother.
You have a brother.
I have a brother in real life.
Your parents had sex more than
Twice.
once. Wow.
Approximately 5 years after I was born, my parents.
Let's do it again.
And out popped my brother John, and he is playing my brother in this movie.
Wow, he plays your brother.
Plays my brother in
And
this movie.
is he an actor at all, or
No.
And you just took a chance on a young
union rep for the Auto Workers Union. He's based in Kenosha. He does no acting.
has never acted before.
Nope.
So you thought, why give it to someone who's trained and who could possibly use the SAG insurance?
Are you familiar with the person named Jean-Luc Godard?
I am. Yeah.
Well, there's a famous quote he said about film, which is, "You can't get better than authentic."
You can't do better than that.
Can't do better than authentic. So I said, I'm going to cast my real brother, even though he's not an actor.
You said Jean-Luc Picard, right?
Jean-Luc Picard, yes.
Yeah.
The commander of the Enterprise.
Right. Yeah. Okay.
But he said, authenticity, you can't beat that. And so I cast my brother, and he didn't want to do it, and there was a lot of back and forth, but he did it.
Was he constantly looking into the lens?
Yeah, I kept spiking the camera, and he's like, "I'm sorry, I don't know what to do."
This thing's right in my face.
He's got a thick Kenosha accent,
almost unintelligible.
Yeah,
from what you just said.
and he's not like, he doesn't look good on camera.
Yeah. He has worse angles than you.
He has no angles. He is. I mean, he's like 700 fucking pounds, man. I mean, he is just a giant beast of a man, and he's not.
No one else
on
fits
camera.
in frame.
No, it really blew the shot, and the producers kept saying, "Just cast Jake Johnson or something," and I'm like, "No, we're casting my brother."
Although he might be great for that Fat Bastard spin-off movie that I keep hearing rumors about from the Austin Powers
He's
verse.
fucking working on it, Scott. He's not like, that's not cool, dude. He's working on his weight. Don't say he's going to be like Austin Powers fucking supervillain. Okay?
Was he a supervillain? I thought he was his buddy.
That bastard? No, he was.
I don't know.
He worked in conjunction with Dr. Evil.
He did?
And Mini-Me.
I was in number 3 and I don't remember this.
I think Fat Bastard might have had like the ogre from Revenge of the Nerds turn.
Yeah.
Where he's like, "I'm on your side now."
I know he wanted things to be in his stomach region.
In his belly. He wanted things
yeah.
to be in his belly. Well, my brother's not going to play Fat Bastard. This is a one-time deal.
But does he in The Oath?
Yes, he plays the character. He's my brother in the movie is Fat Bastard.
Right.
So,
Okay.
we have these like nuanced scenes because the movie's all about like, how the political world has kind of, entered our home.
It's set at a family dinner, perhaps a holiday.
It's a Thanksgiving dinner.
So he wants things in his belly.
So
like
yeah, so the whole time, I'm like, the president, I can't believe this. And he's like, pass the stuffing. Pass me the stuffing so I can put it in my belly. And it's like the test, we tested the movie, and that people kept saying it feels weird. It feels
strange, but it's funny.
But we like it, and we kept it in. And I don't know. I don't know.
So this movie sounds like a disaster.
Listen, we know our goal, 200 millo, and
or else things are not
things
good.
are bad. Things are really bad. So if everyone listening to this podcast can go see The Oath when it's in your city, it would really, really help me out.
And is it going to be in cities at the same time, or is it just
the first weekend? I think we're going into 4 cities, all Wyoming.
Oh, okay.
4 theaters across Wyoming.
And you think people in Wyoming will really enjoy this film?
I think this is up their alley. I think this is for them.
Do you ever mention Wyoming? Do you ever?
No,
it's not set there.
No, but this is people from Wyoming are so like.
I don't know. Yeah, I've never met anyone from Wyoming.
Oh well, I mean, anyway. So there's 4 theaters in Wyoming, and if it does well enough, Wyoming, we're going to try LA and Chicago. And
Are
New
these
York.
theaters spaced out at all?
They
or
are in the same multiplex, the same mall.
Oh, no.
It's the Wyoming City Center. Wyoming
City Center. Oh yeah, WCC.
Yeah, and they have they got everything. They got like a Bubba Gump. They got They got
a Baskin Robbins.
Beppo. They got Cold Stone Nut Baskin Robbins.
That's okay. But I don't like how long it takes them to roll out all the ice cream. And,
but they got those toppings though.
Yeah, but you can just throw toppings onto a Baskin Robbins and you got the same thing.
But it's not mashed in and mixed.
But that's the thing. I don't like waiting for it. It's like when I eat ice cream, I'm on the go.
But I mean, you're talking a matter of like I don't know, 2 minutes.
I don't have time. I don't have time for that. I gotta eat my ice cream. I gotta go.
Well, listen,
I'm on my way to an important business meeting. I'm in Wyoming.
At the movie theater there, they have Haagen-Dazs bars for sale, Dove bars. They got all that shit. You can buy whatever. If you don't want to get the Cold Stone, there's plenty of choices. There's a lot of parking. They got a Land's End. It's
how much parking?
Last time I checked, the website said they have over 2,100 spaces. But spread across 4 levels and 2 lots.
Okay.
Never full. Wyoming, guys.
All right.
Never full.
Okay, so you're guaranteed to get parking.
You zip in, you come on in, you go to Buca de Beppo. They walk you right through the kitchen like you're in Goodfellas, like I like.
Right,
you walk
exactly.
in, you can smell the fucking sauce. You walk in, you sit down, you have a great meal of slop.
You gotta share everything with people who
share it out from other tables.
Yeah.
Hey, how you doing? I'm from the table 2 down. Give me some of the
I've been chomping. I have all my spit on this fork, and I'm dipping it into your food now. I love Buca de Beppo.
I love it. And then you take a walk up. Maybe you stop at a kiosk and you get a new iPhone case.
Sure.
And then you zip into the movie theater, and then 90 minutes later you're walking out. And you're like, this is the best night of my life.
Yeah. And you're saying this is just. What was it? What's your tagline for the film? This is really just.
It's just a really movie.
It's just a really movie.
I gotta tell you, I've seen a lot of really movies.
I don't know why I was forgetting it because it's so catchy.
It's so catchy. How can you get confused on it's just a really movie, Scott?
All right.
Jesus.
Well, the Oath, October 12th, Friday. I definitely suggest that people take the day off, take a bank holiday if
you're in Wyoming.
If you're in Wyoming, of course, and if not, you might miss it.
What you can do is there might be a couple screens in New York and LA.
Flights are cheap to Wyoming, though.
You can fly in to Silver Springs, Wyoming, and all you got to do is you go to Burbank, you zip on a flight, you fly right to Vegas.
No matter what state you live in, go to Burbank first.
You go to Burbank first. You fly to Vegas. You get off the plane. You're going to change terminals. You're going to go to Terminal 4 because Southwest doesn't fly there. So you're
Pull a couple slots in the airport.
Why not? You're there. Ding
You're
dong.
there. Ding dong.
Oh,
who knows?
I won $15.
Oh, well.
I have 4 hours to kill anyways.
Maybe I won $15 million.
Take a little short hike over to Frontier Airlines at McCarran at T4.
Right.
You get in there. You check in. You're on your way to North Dakota. Once you land in Dakota,
all economy. There's no first class. Yeah,
it's there's like 6 seats per plane.
Yeah,
and then you once you get to Dakota, it's like a 4 or 5 hour drive.
Yeah,
and
easy peasy. They may be out of cars.
It's faster.
Because they're getting a lot of traffic, literally.
Yeah, but listen, if you want to do it, just jump on Trivago, figure it out.
Sure, figure it out. Look, The Oath, figure it out.
The Oath, figure it out, dumbass.
All right, we need to take a break. When we come back, we have a matchmaker and a playwright. Have you ever been in a play, Ike?
I put up a version of Hamilton.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and
when you say a version, what does that mean?
I thought it was.
Did you have the rights?
No. But I put up a version in my neighborhood.
Okay.
Some of the
illegal though.
Yeah.
Okay, well, you may be interested to know that the playwright in question coming up is Lin-Manuel Miranda. So.
Shut the fuck up.
Yeah, this might be a little uncomfortable. And he's in the dressing room.
Okay.
Listening to this, I'm sure.
Okay.
So there may be a reckoning due to you. But tell you what, when we come back, we'll have all of that and more. Ike, man, you're really spinning right now. You're oh my God, are you all right?
Yeah, no, I just really
You're turning away like I'm a camera. Oh my God. All right, we need to take a break. We'll be right back with more Comedy Bang Bang. Do you find yourself distracted? Huh? Forgetting things, making mistakes at work? There's probably no solution. I should just stop now, right? No. No, there's an easy solution, nature's solution. What do you like to do with your body? Oh boy, that's probably not the right way to phrase this, but I'm going to continue. You like to sleep, don't you? You like to sleep. We all love it. And most of us do it at night. A quality night's sleep makes all the difference during the day. We all know that. If you don't sleep right, You're going to be just the next day, you're going to be like, people are going to call you over and be like, hey, do this thing. You're going to be like, what? What are you talking about? No, you got to sleep. You have to. But how do you do it? Let me tell you, the one key ingredient that people don't think about. People go like, "Oh, I couldn't sleep. Why? The fire hydrant kept me up." That would be weird if a fire hydrant kept you up. Look, I don't know. I've seen those movies like Do the Right Thing where, someone chops the top off a fire hydrant and everyone goes playing in the street. That would keep me up. So it's not the weirdest thing I've ever said. But a mattress, the right mattress is the one element that people don't even think about. They go, oh, I have my mattress. I just couldn't sleep. Well, look down below, dummy, because that's what's giving you a good night's sleep if you have the right mattress. The right mattress is the difference between resting and just laying down. Well, the Leesa mattress is the product of more than 30 years of experience in mattress engineering. Probably that many years of experience in sleeping, too, unless whoever made it didn't sleep for 5 years while they were making it. I don't know. And they've tested this thing over hundreds of hours. It's comprised of 3 foam layers that provide cooling, pressure relief, body contouring, and support, all 3, bing, bang, boom, and over 300,000 happy Leesa sleepers agree that the Leesa mattress gives them the rest that they need. Order your Leesa mattress online at leesa.com/bangbang with promo code bangbang and try it risk-free for 100 nights. And what that means is like, if after 100 nights you don't like it, you just throw it off the balcony and you don't have to pay for it. No, that's probably not right. I think you have to give it back to them. But they donate it to someone when you give it back to them. So it's all good. The Leesa mattress ships direct to your door in a convenient box with free shipping and free returns if you want to return it. So no problems there. Find the right mattress for you at leesa.com/bangbang and get the rest that you need tonight. I get it. I mean, I got one and I get it. The rest I need. And it's amazing. I did not sleep well before the Leesa mattress, and now I'm out like a baby. And you can be too, being like a baby, that is. Get up to $160 off the Leesa mattress or $235 off the luxury Sapira mattress and free shipping on the Leesa mattress at leesa.com/bangbang and enter promo code bangbang at checkout. That is LEESA.com/bangbang, promo code bangbang. We all know that I love the post office and would never say anything negative about them. That's Scott Aukerman 101. Never an ill word to say about the post office, and never have. And by the way, I will, and I think I've said this before, if anyone can dig up any audio of me saying anything bad about the post office, I will legitimately, and this is a verbal contract, I will pay you $2 million because it's just not out there. I've never said anything bad about the post office. I never will. If I had to say, it's not even an unkind word about the post office, this is a constructive criticism is all it is I wish the amazing services of the U.S. Postal Service were right at my fingertips. That's the only thing I would ever say about them, and it's not even a bad thing. Like, the U.S. Postal Service would probably go, yeah, I get that. That's not bad. No, I don't take offense at that. That's all I would say. That's not even bad. It's not even bad. But I'll tell you, if you're like me and you wish that all of the amazing services of the U.S. Postal Service were right at your fingertips, there is a way for that to happen. And that is stamps.com. That's merely if that's what you're into, like me. Okay? And it's easy. You just create your stamps.com account in minutes online, and then you buy and you print official U.S. postage for any letter, any package, any class of mail, from, I don't know, postcards to envelopes to packages, domestic to international. Do all that. Do it all. If you're into it. And of course, all using your own computer and printer. It really is just a click, print, mail, and you're done situation. And, they make it easy. Stamps.com makes it easy. They will, and this is purely if you're interested in this, they'll send you a digital scale, which automatically calculates the exact postage. And Stamps.com, they're even going to help you decide the best class of mail based upon your needs. So there's no need to lease an expensive postage meter, no long-term commitments. I mean, maybe this is the kind of thing that you're into. Yeah, I bet you are. We've used Stamps.com for now as long as we have been in business. They have been one of our earliest and most ardent supporters. We love them. And right now, you too can enjoy the Stamps.com service with a special offer that includes a 4-week trial, plus postage and that digital scale that I hyped up. Just go to Stamps.com, click on the microphone at the top of the homepage, type in Bang Bang. All right, that's Stamps.com, enter Bang Bang. And then you'll be able to say all the great things about the post office that I've said over the years, and it'll be at your fingertips. So that's a win-win Paul Giamatti situation. Stamps.com, enter Bang Bang. I'll see you always at the post office unless you do this. Bye. Comedy Bang Bang, we are back here. Ike Barinholtz, The Oath, October 12th. Tiffany Haddish. Now, does she direct it and write it as well, or
no? She is an executive producer, and
okay.
She also, you know what she does, which is kind of a funny thing about her, is she runs craft services.
She does, really?
Yeah, on all the movies she does.
What's she making? Like a lot of grilled cheese, or
she makes a lot of soup and like little sandwiches
soups, yeah.
and stuff. She does like a
does she
hot
like
snack
reheating stuff, or
no?
is
That's the thing. It's all like from scratch, homemade.
Whoa!
Yeah, it's like legit. It's not like Cisco Systems. Let me heat up these nuggets. She like is up all night,
Does she sleep, or
no?
Oh, okay.
No, she's like take a nap on set.
But that's why her comedy is so good,
and it's also why people like love her so much on set, because not only is she like this amazing actress who's
but
super
she's just
funny
tired.
And real, she's tired, and she's making all this food for the whole crew.
That's amazing. So anytime you watch the movie, people are rubbing their bellies, from what I heard.
When you see the movie Night School, everyone just looks full because
Yeah.
she just made such delicious food.
Right. Okay. Well, we need to get to our next guest. We talked about it before the break.
Yeah.
He is a playwright and a composer, and also an actor and a singer and an author and a rapper. And he owns the rights to Hamilton, which apparently our first guest, Ike Barinholtz, abused in some manner. Please welcome Lin-Manuel Miranda. Hello.
Oh my God, thank you so much for having me, Mr. Aukerman. It's an honor.
It's my pleasure. You've been on the show before. You called in, but you've never been in the studio. And here you are.
Never here, and now I'm here in the actual studio itself.
Wow.
It's an honor.
It is an honor. Of course, I met you when I went to see Hamilton. And,
That's right.
And we chatted backstage. You were kind enough to show me around backstage.
Yes.
And but it's I'm used to seeing you with lights hitting you and with a rap beat behind you.
Yes.
And would you be more comfortable with any of that, or
If you'd like, I can do it either way you want. How does a Broadway legend like me take it to 11?
Oh, he's doing it.
I do it like goddamn, I'm on Comedy Bang Bang. Hamilton. I could do it either way, Mr. Aukerman.
That was incredible. That was incredible. What was
Mr. Barinholtz?
Highland.
here? Yeah, there's a reckoning to come here. You were listening to our previous
I was
segment.
listening, yes.
Yes. So Ike here, he did his own version of Hamilton. Were you rapping during it as well?
Yes, I was.
Well, let's hear a little bit of that. What was that? What did
me
that
doing
sound-
Hamilton?
Yeah, what did that sound like?
Well, here's the thing: is that, and I think this is why you're going to be okay with it. I didn't do your lyrics.
Okay.
I threw in some of my own shit.
Whoa. Okay. What are your lyrics like?
Alexander Hamilton was friends with Thomas Jefferson, but not really. And then James Madison came down and said, "What up?" And George Washington is over here. It's just kind of telling the more of the story of their friendships and kind of the hangout portion of it, and less about the Federalist Papers.
It sounded a little more like you were describing the geography of the scene. And
Well, it's like in my version of your brilliant.
Thank
you.
Fucking brilliant, brah.
Yeah.
In my version of that, it was all about Jefferson's birthday party. It's all one night, and it's all like
What age? What birthday was
this? Was his 48th birthday. And it's
48.
like, Jefferson is late. We got to set up the cake and get ready. John Adams wasn't invited. What? It's like a lot of like party planning.
Well, there's probably no.
I'm tearing up my next project.
Whoa.
Scott, is this happening? Is this happening?
I don't know why he's doing it.
My next play is about Jefferson's birthday party. I've spent the last year and a half slugging, but that's okay.
You just tore up one page.
Yes. All of Hamilton was one page as well.
It was?
Yes.
What?
It was one piece of Kleenex.
You write tiny.
I do. My handwriting is small, but my ideas are big.
Yeah.
That's
Wouldn't I-
ironic.
Yes, most of my plays are soaked in irony.
Oh my gosh! So you just tore up your? Why not like combine or like? But you just.
I just tore it up. God damn it!
I'd show you all my notes. I give you all my notes and all the video
I would
I've
be
taken.
honored to collaborate with a fellow person pulling trips on projects, Mr. Barinholtz.
Scott, is this really happening?
Because he's pulled trips.
I pulled trips as
oh,
well.
you pulled trips, my friend.
Thank
right
you.
there. I just fist bumped my way.
Oh my God! This is really happening. I mean, you've torn up all of your notes. So
Yes.
I mean, it sounds. I mean, Ike, can I talk to you?
Yeah, hold on, guys.
He tore up all of his notes, and now he wants to collaborate with you.
fucking out.
He just wants to steal your stuff.
No, he's fucking out.
Fuck this
It's
guy.
not gonna happen.
No, definitely
I'm
not.
telling
But
you
let's
now.
humor him.
Yeah, I gotcha.
So yeah, this is great. What an
Let's-
amazing collabo.
Let's team up.
Be amazing.
Yeah, you get his information after the show.
All right,
yeah.
great. I'll
Yeah.
track them down.
Yeah, definitely. So, Lin-Manuel, what have you
Yes.
what have you been up to? I mean, obviously this is your next project.
Of course, I'm trying to branch out from where people know me from Hamilton. You know, I want to get my feet wet in other avenues. I'm
Yeah,
trying-
just dip your beak into other
exactly.
projects.
Stand-up comedy. You
Yeah.
know.
Oh, you're doing stand up.
Yes, I'm doing everything. I'm trying to get it exciting.
Do you have any kind of do you have jokes written yet?
Yes,
or-
I have a lot.
Oh,
yeah.
I mean,
I love
a couple
jokes.
I love
sure.
jokes.
I love jokes,
Yeah.
man.
Oh my
Here's,
god.
let me
Get me like a riddle book. I'm in heaven.
Truly tasteless jokes.
Oh my gosh.
How does a chicken cross a road? How does it do it? Can you have a chicken cross a road or just say screw it? If a chicken's walking, the question is why? And I have the answer, 'cause he needs to get to the other side, Hamilton.
I mean,
He was talking.
it was definitely a new spin on an old
Yeah.
favorite.
Thank you so much, Mr.
Yeah.
Aukerman.
It was like, I mean, I'm a stand-up connoisseur.
Yeah. Oh, I know that about you.
I go to stand-up like 6-7 times a
And
week.
you're not performing.
Never.
But you're doing the rounds on the clubs because you're going to like the great thing you used to live in New York, so you would hit like 8 clubs a night.
Oh my god! But I've never
performed.
done it. Never been on stage. But I go and I try to see as many shows as I can. And I take notes and I have these little journals of
Not because you want to do it.
No,
But
no.
just because you're a
I've
fan.
read your
I'm a
blog,
fan.
Open Mike Ike.
You've read that,
Yes,
right?
it's
So
incredible.
You got that domain. Open Mike Ike.
that one was easy. I don't know why. Okay. The good news is you're great at stand-up.
Thank you.
Like you're
That
really
sounds
good.
more like
so
great
much.
news.
I'm aware.
It's
The good news is you're great. The great news is you're good. So yeah, I mean, is that the extent of your stand-up, or do you have
So far, yes, I have that one joke.
that one joke? Okay, well,
Did you
I
not,
mean,
it was pretty solid.
it was pretty solid. I will say it only lasted approximately 35 seconds or so.
oh.
Don't tear up your joke.
No, John, no, he was not. He liked
That was,
it.
I'm saying you need more.
It's a few
not
more
less.
pages.
No.
Don't know. He wants you to do
Why
more.
was that? Yeah, that was 10 pages
Yes.
just for that joke.
When it's jokes, comedy needs more space to breathe, so I write a word per
that's a
page.
good point. Yeah.
Yes.
So now you have no material.
No, but
Do you remember that? I can send you the tape of that one.
I don't listen to myself.
Oh, that's
I can't
good.
listen
Yeah.
to the sound of my own voice.
I
Do
can't
you know
listen to
that
mine
thing?
either.
Yeah,
Yeah, I can never.
I can only listen to the sound of my voice.
Really?
When I hear other people's voices, it's just like
So when you're watching The Oath, you have the sound mixer turn everyone else
everyone down,
and-
everyone down.
Okay.
And you don't
Constantly.
watch the screen. You just hear.
Yeah, no, I look up at the left of the room, but I only hear just my performance.
Okay,
and
got it,
that's how
yeah.
I kind of.
Yeah, so go see it in 5.1 sound mix because
If you can get that, that's truly the best way to see the
Does
movie.
that theater in Wyoming show it?
One of them does. Screen 2 does, but the other 3, one is 3D, which just does not make sense.
Yeah,
for the movie.
because like it wasn't converted.
and they're just
right?
gonna slap that fucking transfer on, and it's gonna look like
Yeah.
shit. Like when I hand the turkey, it's gonna be like,
It's like,
"Oh,
whoa!
turkey."
And you did film that scene, right? Where
We
you're
did. We did just to the camera. That was a 2-day shoot. Just me holding a platter of turkey to a camera back and forth.
Right.
But I think when you see it, it will make sense.
It'll make sense. So what else do you have going on, Lynn?
Well, you know, I'm enjoying my personal life, my beautiful family. I'm
Yes.
taking some time off. I just came off writing some of the music for the latest Star Wars that you were talking about.
Oh, I'm in that.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Your performance is...
Did you see it?
Oh, it is something. It is something else.
I can't tell what he's trying to say right
I mean,
now.
it is
that a
just
compliment?
really performance.
Could you understand like the level, like
It's
the
just
level
really-
of
It's just really performance.
It's just really
It's
performance.
performance. Thank you.
That's 4 words.
This is insane that I'm getting this praise from this
Yeah.
man that I'm like obsessed with.
You're writing music for it. What does that mean? Because John Williams does the score.
He does do the score, but
Now you did this. You did the Cantina song in episode 7.
yes, exactly.
Right.
A phenomenal song.
Oh, incredible!
It was?
Because he was
How
like,
does a cantina in the middle of a star have people inside it? I'll tell you how, because I'll write it. And then they walk in.
yeah, and then
I
it's-
saw it.
Yeah, it turns into some sort of reggae tune after that.
Yes, exactly.
But what kind of music are you doing for episode 9?
It's the Alexander Hamilton score, but with lots of Star Wars.
Oh, is Admiral Akbar involved in the?
He's called Admiral Akbar in my version.
Why? Because it rhymes with something?
Aaron Burr, sir.
Oh,
There's a lot of
yeah.
I love it.
thematic things happening.
That's incredible.
Admiral Akbar, sir.
Sir. Yes, sir.
And what is your character's name again, Ike?
In the movie.
In the Star Wars, yeah.
My character's name.
Yeah. Something Akbar,
John
I would
Akbar.
imagine. John Akbar. Okay.
'Cause I didn't go in the military. I was just like a yeoman on the ship, just trying to help out, you know. And
Yeah.
and that scene when Kylo Ren pulls his mask off and it's Mark Hamill.
Yeah.
I'm holding like a bunch of stuff and I just go, "What the fuck?" I drop it
Right.
all. They're like, "You idiot."
Right, dropping it all like it was photographs that you've taken of your computer screen. Isn't it weird that Luke has a real name in those movies?
yes.
And John, and everyone else has a fake name.
Yeah.
You know, you got Leia Organa.
Leia Organa.
Han,
Yeah, I'm trying to think. Is there anyone else? Wedge.
Wedge, yeah.
Yeah, no
because
one's
he's,
got Wedge.
you know, like all those names are like Han Solo, or he's a loner.
Han, yeah.
Luke Skywalker, he wants to go walk around the sky.
Yeah.
And then Leia Organa, she's like a woman is an organic
She's organic.
creature.
Yes.
Like, what are they trying to say with that? And Wedge drives a wedge between
Luke and Han.
Yeah,
And,
exactly. Because he gets in the middle of that love triangle.
Greedo is. There's a couple that just gave up. They're like, "Well, he's green and he's greedy." Greedo. Fuck it.
Greedo.
Greedo.
Anyway,
But of course, some of my characters will be branching out in different directions. I'm trying.
some of
to-
your characters.
I mean, I'm involved with some of the, when you write a song, you put enough character names in it, and then it forces the film force to incorporate those characters.
Yeah, Kathleen Kennedy is just as like, oh my God, we have so many new characters from this song. We got to put them in the
Gotta put
movie.
'em in.
That's
Yeah.
the brilliance of Lin-Manuel.
That is.
Wow,
Hamilton.
Hamilton. Yeah. Do you have? Can
love
you
it.
do you have any lyrics to that or any of those
For the Star Wars
Yeah, for the
film?
Star Wars
Yes,
films.
of course,
Yeah.
of course.
Okay. Great. I'd love to hear it.
How does a Luke Skywalker get in the sky? How can he climb and keep climbing so high? He can do it with his friends, such as Johnny Pence, such as Chris Noxon, such as Mr. Watson, such as Donny Don, such as Julio, such as everybody, such as you, my bro, such as Mark McConney, such as Jenny John, such as Danny Den, baby Bon, Hamilton, Star Wars, Hamilton, Star Wars, Hamilton, Star Wars, Aaron Burr, sir, I challenge you to a duel. Ooh, that's my friend Newell.
Okay. Well, that's a lot of information
Yes.
in there.
So we
I
have
heard
confirmation. Baby Bon Bon is in the new
Baby
Star
Bon
Wars.
Bon. We got Johnny Pence, Donnie Don, and Newell. And Aaron Burr. They're
right.
all in the new Star Wars.
Along with a duel with Alexander Hamilton.
That's so crazy that in a song about duels, you have a friend named Newell.
But that's just the way it worked out.
It just happened to fit quite well.
Yeah, fit excellently. That's like Tetris fit.
Well, the thing about all these characters, now some people are saying, is that going to burden the movie with too much? But
Aaron Burden.
yes, Aaron burdened it with too much indeed. Mr. Aukerman, you should write plays.
Should I?
You have the talent.
Just by saying Aaron Burden?
Yes, you're seeing connections the way a playwright does.
Okay, great, I will.
That's how I came up with the entire plot of In the Heights. It was just...
What is the plot of In the Heights? I've never, I hear people
I
talk
hear it a
about
lot.
it.
I hear it a lot.
Well,
But
it's sort of about, it's the precursor to a famous duel between Alexander Hamilton and Aaron
Well, it's like a
Burr.
prequel.
Wait, it's
It's
the
sort of
prequel
a,
to
it's
Hamilton
a sequel
is in the
in
Heights?
present day, set in Lincoln Heights, but it's pretty much about the themes of Alexander Hamilton and Aaron.
And they
Burr.
all time travel at the end
exactly.
and go back in time.
They go
Okay.
back in time, and
Right.
it's
Wow.
incredible.
Yeah.
I always thought it was a separate thing.
So,
Separate
no,
story.
but
Yes.
now I'm seeing the connections
Makes
like
sense.
a playwright would.
Yes.
Yeah, it makes sense.
Exactly.
Wow.
Yes, but despite all the characters, we've had some Native Americans do some tracking, and they're projecting
Yeah.
the new Star Wars is going to open quite well.
It's going to open big.
I'm
$10
realizing
million first 3 weekends.
Yeah, I realized I said Indian casino earlier, and that's incorrect, isn't it?
I don't know.
I maybe should have said
Native American House
casino.
of Games. I think is the
House of Cards. Should I just bring up House of Cards?
Just say House
Yes.
of Cards.
With my good friend Space. That's another guy that like George Lucas came up with his name because he looked at his apartment. He's like,
I don't
he's
know,
good.
Kevin Spacey, I guess.
So Lynn, what else do you have going on? I mean, you have so many irons in the fire.
I'm trying to do it all, Mr. Rock.
Yeah.
I'm trying to podcast now, just like yourself.
You're doing a
Any
podcast.
tips you have would be excellent.
Wow, what's it called?
My podcast? Womp It Up 2.
Womp It Up 2.
Womp It Up 2. Is that
the
a sequel to
Womp It Up? Okay.
Yes.
Yeah, well, Womp It Up with Marissa Wampler, and that's a great podcast. So,
Is it? Okay. I should.
you don't know it.
No.
You've never heard of it?
No.
So why did you call yours Womp It Up 2 then?
Mine, I didn't mean 2 like a sequel.
You meant TOO.
No,
Still
T-O. Because in every podcast starts with like, what are we gonna womp it up to? So it'll be like womp it up to
Womp It Up to-
hamburgers,
oh.
womp it up to barbecuing. You know, we have different
yeah.
themes.
And real quick, what do you mean by Womp It Up?
Like when you swallow very quickly. Womp.
Oh, I see. Okay, so
it's like a food-centric podcast.
Yes, exactly.
got it. So
Yes.
you mentioned hamburgers. What was the other thing you mentioned?
Barbecuing, marshmallows, just
Marshmallows. You have an
Yes.
entire episode on
Oh,
marshmallows.
it's phenomenal.
So do you talk about it? Do you rap
I can
about
play
them?
you a preview
Oh,
right now,
okay.
if you'd
Yeah,
like.
let's hear a little bit of
my-
the episode about marshmallows.
So it starts off obviously saying, womp it up to marshmallows.
Okay, great.
How does a marshmallow feel going down your gullet? I'll tell you how now. Because you gotta pull it down into your stomach with your esophagus. That's what we'll talk about today. Hamilton, please welcome Kumail Nanjiani.
Whoa.
Kumail's on the show.
You did the podcast?
Yes.
That's like a big booking.
Wow, that is. I mean, he backed out of this one the last time he was supposed to be on.
Did he really?
Yeah, day of, I think.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
Yeah, a lot like another guest I had recently.
Hold on now. I had a problem.
I believe you may have had a child born.
A child was born that day.
And
I said to my wife, I go, it's Bang Bang. I got to go. She goes, no.
What was weird is you had enough time to sing "A Child Is Born" to me over the phone, but you couldn't show up for the show.
Scott, hold on. A child is born.
Well, to be fair, Mr. Nanjiani said that his wife had gotten very sick at the time, and they were, it was a whole.
For my show?
Yeah,
he told you this?
She'd gotten a big sick, and they, it was.
Oh,
they had
I
to-
see. Okay, yeah. Wait, she got sick again?
Again? There's another
Oh,
big
no.
sick? I just saw her. I just saw Emily 2 nights ago.
Oh my God! But that's,
She looked great. She was totally fine.
she got sick again. It's good for him though.
Yeah, maybe sequel.
You know, sequel.
The big sick too. Still sicking.
Do you think he's like ever like trying to get her sick, like leaving it like super cold in the room, or leaving a window open? He's like, Emily.
Well, actually, if it was smart, he would get sick in this one. And
yes,
she would be
spin on it.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes,
Okay.
There we go.
Yeah.
Hold on one sec, guys. Excuse me. I have to.
Oh, no problem.
Siri, open notes file. Big Sick 2. Kumail sick now. Send.
That's a good title, by the way.
Big Sick 2. Kumail sick now.
Kumail's literally sick now, though. I would put literal in there because all good titles have literal. Well, Lynn, this is great.
Well, thank you so much,
This is
Mr. Aukerman.
amazing. I mean,
mean-
you're one of the most talented people. I mean, that I've ever met.
Like a quintuple threat.
Yeah.
Food podcasts and
Yeah.
plays and
Stand-up
acting,
comedy.
stand-up comedy.
I mean,
Impressions, everything.
impressions. You do impressions.
Just
of,
like you, Mr. Barinholtz. I've been studying your work, and
Yes. Some of my old Mad TV tapes. Maybe.
it is phenomenal.
Thank you.
Yes.
yeah. Who'd you do in Mad TV again?
Who did I do?
Obviously, I saw every episode, and
Of course. Who did I do on Mad TV? Mark Wahlberg. So nice to meet you, Mr. Miranda. I loved your
it's like
play.
he's in the room.
I loved your play. Thank you so much.
And J.J. Abrams, he used to do.
Wow, what do you mean, Lin-Man? What this shit is going on over here?
So
That's
good.
exactly-
Who do you do, Lynn?
Mark Wahlberg, J.J.
You do.
Abrams.
Okay, let's
The
hear
same
it.
ones?
Yeah, yes.
Go for it.
Yeah.
Impression off.
What would a conversation between those two sound like?
Between Mark Wahlberg and J.J. Abrams.
Yeah.
Perfect. I'll show you
Great.
right now.
Okay, you'll show me right now.
Hey, what's going on? I just want to talk to you, Mr. Abrams. Hey, what are you doing here, Mark? How does a director of Star Wars direct a movie well?
Yes, that's it.
Yeah.
I see it.
I didn't mean to throw you. We're applauding at the beginning of the song. You know, sometimes an audience will applaud when they hear.
They familiar.
Yes, they do it for almost.
Sorry, it seemed to throw you. You stopped.
I did. Every time I hear applause, I stop. Throughout the whole run of Hamilton.
Wait a minute, I saw
That
you in
startled
Hamilton.
you?
And
Yes.
you kept going. It seems like this is a new condition.
And yes, after Hamilton, I was so afflicted by the amount of applause I was getting.
On
that
the
every
very
time I
last
got
show, because they gave you such a standing ovation.
They love the show, man.
No, the last show lasted
It's
for about
startling.
7 hours because I had to stop every time
Wow.
some audience member applauded.
That's too bad.
It was
This is too
intense. That's why I now stick behind the camera, put my work on screen.
bad. Oh, you're directing now.
Oh, yes.
Behind the camera, or your key grip? I don't know what job. When you say
There's a
behind
lot-
the camera,
behind the camera's a lot going
Yeah,
on.
a lot
Yes.
below the line here.
Are you stills?
Line producer?
I'm actually exclusively the first person to edit
Whoa! To edit what?
the web series inspired by any movie right now.
The web series inspired by any movie.
A promotional web series. A lot of studios now.
You're the first person. You're a pioneer.
Yes.
Wow.
I
So
am.
Lin-Manuel Miranda's pivoting into
Editing web series. Look, he can do it all.
Yes.
And when I say he, I mean you.
Thank you. Thank you so much, Mr. Aukerman.
Why would he?
Because that's the new frontier.
Because you've never done it before. You want to prove your mastery at
Exactly.
it. Yeah.
I
Wow.
want to be the Native American of tracking movies of web series.
Yes. By the way, Steven Stills. That's another guy that George Lucas could have come up with.
Steven Stills.
Yeah,
I know.
he's not moving around a lot.
Steven Stills.
I've seen his concerts. He's
Kind of stands, plays guitar.
Just kind of stands, play. Yep, sure.
Steven Stills.
All right, we need to take a break. Two titans of entertainment are here, and coming up after the break, we have a matchmaker.
Oh, boy.
Lynn, I know you're married. Ike, you're married.
Yeah.
I'm married. I'm not sure about engineer Cody Devon over here, new to the program because
But what is love?
We've barely met.
What is love?
Do you have a song about it?
What is love but a complicated thing that you feel? What is love but a thing that will never know the deal? How does
Now
a
you sing A
man
Child is
in
Born.
love
A child
with a
is
child that's born have a
Come
relationship
take my
with that
hand.
child?
Oh man! All right, we got to take a break. When we come back, we'll have a matchmaker. We'll be right back with more comedy. Bang bang. Money, power, a great pair of boots. What? I get the first two things. Money, check. Gotta have that green stuff. A little lettuce for your tomato. Power, 50 Cent had the right idea. But a great pair of boots? Yeah, I guess that does make sense. 50 cents. Power. You can have it all. You can have it all. You can have the money. You can have the power. You can have a great pair of boots. How? Well, look, stop what you're doing, unless it's listening to this, because otherwise, what are you going to do? You're just going to stop this podcast? You're never going to know. Okay, hopefully, if you did stop listening to the podcast, you've turned it back on, realizing your mistake. Go to the nearest computer. Open your internet browser. Yes, we know how computers work. Type in the following, ThursdayBoots.com. That's ThursdayBoots.com. ThursdayBoots.com. Catchy, isn't it? Pick out your favorite pair of beautiful handcrafted boots, add them to your cart, click checkout, fill out all of your personal information. Not sure why I said it that way. It's not all of it. Don't worry. Fill out all of your. That sounds very enticing, but I think it's just fill out whatever personal information you need in order to complete the transaction. And then click purchase. It's that easy. Money, power, and a great pair of boots, they're all yours after that. And while results may vary, particularly regarding the money and power part of the equation, you definitely will have a great pair of boots. And this year, you can get a pair of boots that will last season after season after season. That's right, all 4 seasons. Winter, the rest. Get a pair of boots handcrafted with the highest quality materials and sold at honest prices. Get a pair of Thursday boots. Head on over to ThursdayBoots.com, and we all know how that's spelled. It just trips off the tongue. ThursdayBoots.com. Money, power, and a great pair of boots are now only a click away. That's ThursdayBoots.com. All that personal information. Ooh, that's like coffee mixed with water?
Oh, yeah.
Whoa.
Brew. I got my muddy brew.
Whoa.
Custom
What do you
brew.
call it?
A muddy brew.
Muddy Brew.
Muddy Brew.
This podcast brought to you by Muddy Brew.
This podcast brought to you by Muddy Brew. We're back here with Ike Barinholtz. Thanks for doing that drop for me. I really appreciate that.
No problem.
Yeah. We also have Lin-Manuel Miranda is here.
Thank you so much.
You were saying during the break that you're also branching out into other fields in the entertainment industry, other jobs. What do we have? We have Key Grip. We
Gaffer.
have Gaffers.
Gaffer.
Best boy.
Yeah. Best boy. Man, that's one that, you know.
That's a good one. If you've never best boyed,
Yeah.
Really?
you best boy.
I've done a little focus pulling.
Have you really?
That's
Yes.
the hardest
How'd that
job
work
on a
out?
movie set,
Yeah.
I think.
It is very,
Yeah.
it's incredibly demanding.
Yeah. Did you do that Mission Impossible jump when they did the Halo jumping?
Yes.
That was you. You were
That-
Tom
yeah.
Cruise's stunt double.
I was the focus puller.
He was the
focus
yeah,
puller.
because you had to
right.
you
but
had
I
to
had
get a
to jump out
parachute
in order
yeah.
to pull focus
Yeah,
correctly for that job.
Oh
That
my
is
God.
a job well done. That movie
Yeah,
owns.
incredible.
Oh,
So in
yeah.
focus.
Dude, the focus at no
I,
point was
I don't really know what happened in the
blurry.
movie.
I was so focused on the
just
focus.
Yeah, it's
I just-
incredible.
Great
you
job.
so much.
Well, speaking of focusing, we need to focus on our next guest. She is a matchmaker, and her name is Nadine Funtz. Welcome to the show.
Thank you, Scott.
It's so great to meet you.
It's just a blast to be here, as usual.
as usual. What do you mean?
Just where I am, I love it.
Oh, you
know,
always have a
where I
blast
am.
wherever you are.
There
Not
I'll
that
be.
you're here. Yeah, because I've never met you before. You've never been on the show.
No.
Right. Okay.
But she has blasts
Yeah.
when she goes out.
Yeah. This is Lin-Manuel Miranda, by the way. You may have seen him in
Love it.
Thank you
various
so
things.
much.
He's afraid of
So
applause. And we have Ike Barinholtz, who seems to enjoy applause, although he doesn't get it in movies
Not
necessarily.
usually.
So
I noticed you. Were you taking photos of me and Lynn when we were in the waiting room?
Oh, you noticed.
I did.
Okay.
Like the sound was on. The
I had
flash
my
was on.
Nikon.
Yeah. Yeah.
So you heard that little camera sound that it's fake, but
Yeah, but I heard it.
Yeah, you
And-
heard it.
Yeah,
Okay.
and there was a lot of flashes and stuff. So I
Yeah,
just want to
yeah.
make sure I saw that. Okay.
yeah.
I hope you don't mind. That was for my scrapbook.
For your scrapbook.
Yep. I love to do a scalloped edge. I love just putting pictures of where I've been is there I am.
You have a voice not dissimilar from J.J. Abrams, I've noticed.
Oh, is that right?
Yeah.
Oh, what an honor.
Yeah, I bet it is.
That is so great.
So Nadine, welcome to the show. It's so great to meet you.
Thank you so much.
Tell us about your business. You're a matchmaker.
I'm a matchmaker. I'm a community matchmaker.
Community.
Yeah, I just gather people from the community. Right now, we're doing a really exciting twofer. Really, I know that you fellas are married, but I always like to say, keep your options open.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
Just like
Do
an
your
Ashley
thing.
Madison type of thing.
Oh, thanks for the comparison. It's a little
my
bit
pleasure.
more small scale, but
Sure, it's community.
It's community.
Everyone has to be within city limits. Or
That's the thing.
That's the promise.
The thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're not gonna get an outsider. It's gonna be what you know.
So
Okay.
you said you do it all like a big group. So do you like have people like form lines, kind of?
It's like you're inside my brain. We got two long lines. You're looking at each other directly in the eye. That's my big thing of this whole matchmaking scheme is eye contact.
Eye
You just want to
contact.
be looking at each other directly in the eye, no relief, and that is where love is made.
Oh, I bet. Yeah. So now, there's only two lines.
Two long lines.
So what are the lines broken up into? Because sometimes men would be seeking men, sometimes women would be seeking. So what are we looking at here?
Well, it's a bit of a spectrum. So
Okay.
wherever you fall,
Okay,
there you
so-
are.
Okay, so just two lines.
Mm-hmm.
Wherever you fall, there you are, and whomever you are across from, that's whom you're paired up with, or
For the rest of the night.
for the rest of the night.
So, question: If let's say I'm in the line and I'm looking to meet a lady who likes watching television shows and
which shows? Which shows?
Which shows am I watching?
I don't know. Or whether it was the lady
the
one I
Rob
watched?
Schneider show where it's like the Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Rob
like,
with the
I think it's called
upside down exclamation point, and then the
your robe. I don't know how you would robe.
Rob.
Robe. But he has a show on Netflix that's
Yeah.
like a Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Yeah,
We
you watch
love
it after
that.
the net.
We love that. We watch the net, then we watch Rob. I think it's called Really Rob. So let's say I'm looking for a woman like that, and I
Yeah.
find myself just across from a man. right? And I'm not judging. I think everything's great, but
Everything's great. You've always said that.
That's been kind of my motto. It's my tattoo. But do I have to spend the night with this man?
I don't need to see your tattoo, by the way. You don't need to lift up your shirt to show me your back tattoo.
Gorgeous.
Fucking huge.
Yeah.
Whole back.
It's like a
Look at
tramp
that.
stamp.
Look at that.
Everything's great.
It's as long as Hamilton.
Look at that right there. Isn't that fucking crazy?
That's a,
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Was the shading painful? I'm always so afraid of the
Yes.
shading.
This was a 4-month process.
Oh my
I had to
God.
go in every 3 days and wait for the inflammation to cool down.
Yeah.
And then
It's
we went
not worth it.
to Kat Von D's place.
Okay, sure.
And she's a fucking crook. I'll tell you that much.
Really? What'd you do?
She quoted me one price for it, and then halfway through the tattoo, she goes, "Oh, it's going to be like 30% more." And I was like, "Get the fuck out of here!" She goes, "No, you get the fuck out of here."
Whoa.
Yeah.
Then
got
who
in a
got
big
the fuck
fight.
out of there?
I left.
You left.
but on my own accord.
Oh, okay.
My question is this: do I have to engage in homosexual activity? I don't mind it. I'm just wondering.
And you'll point at your tattoo and say everything's great if you do, but
But I'm just wondering.
yeah.
With this particular program that we're doing this month, you will have to engage in homosexual
Okay.
activity. Yeah,
Okay.
that's just
I'm
it's
down.
just like the lines.
So it's
You gotta
just
stick to the
whomever you're
lines.
across from. Okay.
I like this.
And you're there, and for the rest of the night, you say?
Right, it's in a big gymnasium.
Oh, how
It's,
big?
It's like 2 football fields long.
Whoa,
Yeah.
that is a giant
Well,
gymnasium.
As you know,
600
So it's like
yards.
200 feet. Wait, yeah.
It's 600 feet.
it encompasses 4 high schools. So
Oh, so they all
yeah.
share it. Yeah.
So
It's an
you gotta
epidemic
have
in
the
this country.
space.
High schools are.
That's it.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's it.
So that's a bit. So that's a lot of people
It's
in
a
the
lot of
community.
people.
So is
Oh,
everyone in the community forced to go somehow, or
It's part of the Barry, Vermont program.
Barry, Vermont is this city? Okay.
And everyone in Barry, Vermont is required to go, regardless if you are married, have children, asexual, not looking for a partner. You have to do it.
yeah.
So
have to.
if you're at home and the event's going on, you're like, I'm not going. I'm going to sit here and watch Really Rob. Like, does like a police come?
Yeah, is it a
or-
truant officer of some sort?
We do
or-
have a couple out there, but they are also required
They
to
have to
come.
go too,
So,
yeah.
and actually, to start it out is a
Who polices the police? Who watches the Watchmen?
well, great question. They do
I
take
will when it's on
turns.
HBO.
That's my other tattoo. Look at this
Yeah.
bad
Oh,
boy.
whoa! Look at
Ooh.
that thing.
Look at that.
That's just a Rorschach.
It's actually a mistake they made.
Yeah,
it
that
was
just
a-
looks like scabs almost.
It was just a birthmark that we decided to kind of add
Yeah,
on
just
to.
to fill in some
and
shading.
it does look like Rorschach from the Watchmen.
Okay,
But if
yeah.
you look under there, I wrote in pen, "Who watches the Watchmen?"
That is, oh, there it is. Yeah, it's a little smudged because it's just a pen thing.
Yeah, put
you
them
might
out.
want to get that
gonna
tattoo.
put it
Yeah.
down.
Thank you. All right.
That
So
is not healed.
No.
no. So everyone in town, is this like a lottery situation? You know that old funny book, The Lottery, where
People get stoned at the end. Yeah, it's hilarious.
it's a real like setup punchline. This is not bad for your, by the way,
Yes,
Lin-Manuel,
right, is
your stand-up career.
Mr. Borges's. Is that what you're talking
Voorhees.
Voorhees.
Yeah.
Voorhees.
Yeah. I believe it's in the Friday the 13th universe somewhere. If Jason were to pick up stones, wouldn't that be a great Friday the 13th movie if he's like, you know what, I ran out of knives, I'm just going to pick up some rocks and throw them at you. So is it sort of like that, where everyone in the town is forced to do this because of some sort of ritualistic...
I have never thought about it that way, but I love the comparison. It is exactly like that.
will the gods get angry if this does not occur?
Well, we did have a flash flood one time that we had to cancel the event. So you tell me.
Okay. I don't. Well, I wouldn't presume to tell you.
Well, you better not.
Okay.
Are you only based in Vermont, or do you go to other states?
Unfortunately, because this is a community-based event, I
Yeah.
really have to get to know the community, the wants, the needs, the desires of the participants. So I really just stick to what I know.
Yeah. So now these gymnasiums, or this one gymnasium, which is about twice as big as 2 football fields, is it built on any kind of ceremonial?
Indian burial grounds,
Yeah.
unfortunately.
Native American.
Oh, sorry.
Native American House of Cards.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. Kevin Spacey.
Kevin Spacey.
So you must have ended up with, or are you in charge? Are you like the high priestess of this, or?
Well, I guess you could call it that. Yeah. I'm
Yeah.
the maven of love, you know?
You're like the millionaire matchmaker of this town that needs to do this in order to appease the gods.
It's so strange that you're in Vermont, but how did you end up there? Because your accent is the
Staten
most
Island.
severe.
Staten
Island.
Yeah, I knew it was one of the boroughs.
So harsh. So
You know, New York, Scott, is broken up into 5 boroughs.
I did not know that. Really? What? Can you list them?
I can. Manhattan,
Okay.
Staten Island.
Whoop, whoop.
Okay.
You got New Jersey.
Okay.
You got Connecticut.
Got it.
And Lincoln
Heights. Definitely.
That's
yeah.
it. Those are the big five. They call them in New York. They call them the big five.
Oh yeah. Does anyone ever mistake it for the sporting goods store or?
No, that's why there's no big fives in the Quad State area.
And no one plays sports in New York as well.
No.
Yeah.
They're too busy saying, "Hey, fuck off, get out of here."
Hey, the water, the pizza. Yeah. So how did you get from Staten Island then to Vermont?
Well, I married a fella who lived in Barry, Vermont, and it did not work out. Isn't that the case?
How did a person from Barry, Vermont marry someone outside of the state? I mean, it seems like this matchmaking thing. Did the ritual not exist before you moved there?
Exactly right. I'm
I
a bit
see.
of a innovator.
Wow.
Bit of an innovator.
Created a ritual that then
Yes.
forced everyone to do this.
Right.
together.
You mentioned something about the flash flood. Is that did that happen? And then you took advantage of this and made everyone in the town do this, or?
Actually, the flash flood came after a couple of events.
Oh, okay.
So that's how I knew it was directly correlated. I was saying, should I keep doing this?
I
Flash flood
see.
happened. Everybody started depending on me.
I see.
So you're sounds like you're single.
Unfortunately, I am single. My husband was washed away by the flood.
Oh, where did he wind up?
Oh, who knows? Who
Really?
knows?
No,
Never
lost
found
track.
We found
That's
a
a
shoe.
powerful flood.
Oh,
You found one shoe.
We found one shoe.
What kind of shoe was it?
It was a Reebok Sport.
Oh,
It was a
so you
Reebok
knew it
Sport.
was his.
I knew who else is going to wear Reebok
No.
Sport except for my Donnie, you know?
I'm
Yeah.
so sorry. I'm so sorry.
Thank
Donnie
you.
Funtz, was that his name? or did
Donnie
you?
Funtz.
Is that how you would say it too?
Oh,
Would you-
all the time. I would call his cell phone. I say, "Excuse me, may I speak to Donnie Funtz?" And he'd be like, "Hon, it's me. It's always me."
Right. Yeah.
Donnie.
How did you get interested in matchmaking then?
Well, I just have a natural knack.
Yeah. Of
I-
lining people up? Mm-hmm. Do you line them up in order, or do they get just in random order? Or
Well, I send out a flyer.
Okay.
I send out a flyer.
Step one, send out a flyer.
Right. Put it on a neon paper. That's
Okay.
how you get the attention.
Right.
Right. Then-
Mandatory matchmaking.
That's what's up. Then you have them sign the flyer.
Okay.
That's what's going to really get them there, the commitment.
The commitment. It's
And
like a contract
Then
almost.
I have exactly right.
Okay.
And then I have a physical education type whistle.
Okay, yeah. The we were talking about it in a show earlier. It's got the little ball inside,
That's it?
and
Sure.
yeah. It's not
Gym
like
whistle.
Gym whistle.
it's not like one of those policeman's whistles in England,
No.
which are thin and
No.
they have a pleasant sound. These are the harsh
That's it.
whistle that's guaranteed to get attention.
That's going to deafen a dog.
Okay,
That's
yeah.
going to deafen a dog.
So,
Yeah.
so may I ask a question?
Yeah, of course.
So let's say I'm a woman who lives in Barrie, and
you've lived there all your life.
lived there all my life.
You enjoy it.
I love it.
You-
I love the people. I like maple syrup.
Where do you work?
Where do I work?
Yeah.
I work at Albertsons grocery store. Of
course.
I've been assistant manager there for 6 years now.
So people know you. The customers
People know me.
you.
I'm part of the community.
They come to you with questions
They come
about
to
where
questions
you know
like,
where are you stocking.
Yeah, where are we keeping diapers now? I'll say
Yeah.
aisle 2. They
We
say
move 'em every
it was on
couple of
5, and I
days.
said I know we did a whole big switch, and they say it's not really convenient to the customers, and I said call management, call the head office, and fucking.
And they say you are management.
And I say I'm an assistant manager. And if you want to talk to like the real top brass, they're in Minneapolis. So you want to fucking go on the website, go to albertsons.com, look up Ken LeMaine. He's the fucking CEO. Deal with it, asshole.
Right.
So I'm a member of the community. And I love men. I'm a straight woman. And my husband died in the war.
Oh, the Great War.
The Great War.
Yeah.
And I still like men. And I go to your event because I have to. And I get there, and I'm just in line with another woman. And if I come to you and say, I'm so sorry, is there a way I can be with a man? Maybe just move literally one person over. 'Cause this handsome devil right across from me is kind of my type, right?
You know?
And what would you say?
We do allow 2 exceptions per year.
Per year.
So you're allowed to switch.
How many times are you doing this per year? I thought it was a
14
once a year.
times.
14 times.
That's more than once a month.
No, we do
Every 3 weeks or so?
Well, we do 2 in January, kick off the year right.
Sure.
And then we do just 1 extra one in the summer, just because it's fun.
Oh, yeah.
May I ask one more question? So
Sure.
wait, let's say January 5th, I go to your event, and I get paired up with someone, and I really liked him, and we hit it
Yeah.
off.
What happens on the 22nd?
2 weeks later, I have to abandon.
Unfortunately, that is the way the program works, but it's always about keeping it open, loose, getting to know all types of people.
So how many people in the town have had sex with every other person in the town?
Oh, I'd say nearly everyone.
You're operating a swingers convention, is what this is.
Yeah, on a citywide scale.
You've turned a small northeastern town into a bunch of depraved
Swingers.
Enforced swingers. You're forcing people to have group sex.
Well, this is a very classy way to look at it. Yeah, sure.
That's classy?
Very classy.
legal.
Okay.
Why? What are people usually saying about it?
Oh, they say, this feels like a jail, living jail.
Sex
It's
jail.
Right. I'm married.
I'm in penis
I don't want
handcuffs.
to. Right.
Yeah.
Now, is there some sort of facility where if people desist, you can actually throw them into it and punish them?
Well, what's interesting is when all the high schools were closed down, one of them became a jail.
Why were they all closed down?
Well, the students were just not really feeling it. They were not feeling school.
So wait, they all just didn't show up? And,
Yeah, they
and they
did.
had to close because it went out of business?
It was tough.
I think Barry's priorities are out of whack.
Says who?
Well, I mean, why bother getting a good job if you're just going to, people get good jobs in order to get great mates, don't they? And if they know they're going to already have to swap them out every, 14 times a year,
You do really lose your personal passion, that's for sure.
Is anyone able to leave town and move to somewhere else?
You are not allowed, but you can write a letter to your congressman and ask for some sort of reassignment.
Surgery?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I mean, so you're allowed to ask for reassignment surgery of your congressperson. All right.
I want to say you truly seem like a legitimately nice person.
Yeah,
you're
nicest.
You're going to go to jail.
Oh, you think?
I think maybe.
Yeah.
really?
If anyone gets wind of this, and you're on a podcast that is an international podcast.
This podcast is huge amongst law enforcement.
Oh,
Yeah.
shoot.
It's kind of the biggest one.
Oh,
the Blue
shoot.
Lives Matter podcast and Comedy Bang Bang.
Yeah.
And you're
a lot of
admitting to crime.
subtle sort of nods to them throughout our 9 years here on the show. But yeah, they are going to lock you up.
Well, but it's interesting because a lot of the police force in Barrie, Vermont they've all found love at the program.
Well, yeah, they're getting laid. They're blinded by.
No, policemen love to get laid.
They love it, man.
Well,
Cops are the horniest.
I just have to
Yeah.
stop you here because it sounds very seedy in what you're doing. There's many
thought it
steps
sounded
before
classy.
the lay. Well, the brothel part sounded classy, but you guys are acting like it goes right to the sex. It does not. In fact, the first day there's no sex. There's no.
It's prohibited?
It's
or?
prohibited. You're not even allowed
okay.
to kiss on the mouth. What you're allowed to do is a deeper form of intimacy, which is pressing the top part of your cheek on your partner's top part of the cheek.
Okay.
It is
Eskimo kiss?
insane. That's nose to nose, Mike.
Oh, you're right. You're right.
Yeah,
you're right.
butterfly kisses?
Butterfly kiss is what I
No,
meant.
we're not doing any
Not
deep
doing any of that
eyelash
stuff.
work. No.
No, just cheek to cheek.
Cheek to
Just-
cheek.
Yeah, as Cole Porter once said. So, and that's just a full 24 hours?
24 hours of the cheek to cheek?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I might get tired.
But you have to go to the bathroom.
Yeah.
Where you go together.
You go together. I mean, that
That's
can
kind of good.
provide some intimacy.
She's kind of slowly selling me on this.
Yeah, I usually wait till the third date to go to the bathroom together with.
So I get to have sex with a lot of people, and all I have to do is put my eye against someone's eye and take a shit. Okay, I'm
Sounds
in.
like a good trade-off to me.
Done.
You don't always have to shit. You don't always have to shit, but if
I
you
do.
have to.
Look, if you're in the bathroom, you're shitting. That is the Ike Barinholtz promise.
That's my other tattoo.
Oh, there! Look at that one.
Look at
That's,
that, my thigh right
my
there.
that's
God.
just
If I'm
a
in the
shin
ba-
tattoo.
If I'm in the bathroom, I'm shitting.
And that's on your shin. That's the most painful. It's not even on the fatty part of the calf.
That is why I was in a wheelchair for 2 years because of that tattoo.
It's
Yeah.
great because before in the dressing room we were in the bathroom stalls together, and I could read it on your ankle from the other stall.
And you were like, yeah.
He saw me getting changed before the podcast. You
Yeah.
got changed before the podcast.
Yeah.
Oh my, I always
Yeah, you take
watch.
your pants all the way down and all the way off when you
I
shit,
had to be
right?
fully nude when I shit.
You
otherwise,
hung them over the
Otherwise, I
stall.
can't. I get lost. I get distracted.
Yeah. Would he fit in your town?
Oh, for sure.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
ladies would love that.
Oh,
Multiple tattoos, some which have not been filled in or
yeah.
healing.
Yes.
Yes. The ladies in Barrie love a bad boy.
Oh boy.
I bet
boy.
they do. And the men would have to as well.
Yeah, and I'm down.
Exactly.
I'm down with that. I don't care.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, everything's great.
Everything's great.
I'd love to visit. I think. they'd
Oh,
love
you
me.
would clean up.
Do you have visitors, or are people allowed to leave once they visit? Or
If you do the program, you're not allowed to leave.
okay.
If you do the program.
And is everyone forced to do the program?
Yes.
Okay, so
Hey, what's 14 times a year? You know what I mean?
yeah,
It's,
Yeah, I sort of know.
Okay.
It's once a month plus 2.
Yeah. Hey, listen, nobody complains. Everybody loves meeting new people. You get a nice hot lunch while you're there. It's just
Wait, lunch is provided?
You know,
It's getting better.
Where's the lunch from?
it's from the alternate high school.
Oh, wait. So wait, the kids are making the
Prisoners.
lunches?
Prisoners.
Wait, it's a high school, but there are prisoners there?
Yes, that's where the prisoners go.
So you started a sex cult where the children of the prisoners forced to make you food.
Well, you have to. Sounds pretty classy the way you're saying it,
Well,
but
I don't know.
I'm moving to Barry.
I'm moving to Barry.
I'm
Oh
in.
my God, I am in.
get yourself a new mate and a hot crust bun.
A hot crust bun or crossed bun?
It's a
Can't quite tell with
crusty-
your Staten Island accent.
Hot crust buns are a huge delicacy in Barry.
Oh, this crust is so hot.
Oh,
So
you got to
this
try a
bun.
hot crust bun.
There's no hamburger or anything in this. Well, that would not fit into your food podcast, Lin-Manuel.
I would absolutely do an episode about that.
Just about the buns.
Yes.
Yeah, okay.
I mean, obviously, we'd have to touch on the sociological climate of Barrie a little bit because it's so fascinating.
Yeah,
but
it is.
a lot.
Yeah, has that diners and drive-ins and dives guy who rolled through there?
Guy Fieri came in there.
Try to block.
Oh,
Yeah.
really? You're not interested?
Total block.
Look at this hot crust bun. Here, watch me shit.
Well, look, guys, you're a fascinating woman, Nadine, I have to say. And I want to take a trip to Barrie, a trip that I may never come back from.
Yeah.
No, you can't.
Certainly. But we're running out of time on the show. We just have one last thing to do, and that is a little something called plugs.
Bring it back now, yo, I like to go to breaks to make me feel good. Get out the hood, make me feel like I should, yo. Going to breaks makes me feel sad, cause I don't get Scott, and that makes me mad. I love when Scott talks to me real slow, fucks me in my tiny hole, looks me in my eyes and lets me know you are the greatest, I love you, space.
Whoa. Sorry, there was a little more. That was Scott and Ben Freestyle, Rework 2000 by Peter Carmen. Oh, wow. Lin-Manuel, what did you think of that? I mean,
Oh, that was incredible.
you know
It was-
Ben as well, Ben Schwartz.
Oh, of course,
That was
Mr. Schwartz.
that may have been the episode that you called in on, actually.
Oh, was it?
yeah, I believe it might have been.
You remember that, of
forgot.
course.
Of course you remember this.
It
I
was-
know it's just a pebble in the great rock slide that is your career. I don't know why I'm comparing your career to a rock slide
My career is a tumbling avalanche of
that crushes all rock climbers below.
Exactly.
Yeah.
That's how I look at it. Yes, that was amazing. I could have used a few more references to the Revolutionary War,
Yeah, or
perhaps,
Hamilton even.
or Hamilton,
Yeah.
or Yorktown, or something. But
Yeah.
still incredible.
Still incredible. All right, well, what are we plugging? Ian, we have The Oath, October 12th.
Ian? Who the fuck is Ian?
Ike.
I've been like friends with you for like
I know.
years.
I'm thinking of Lin-Manuel. Look, it's hard
His
to
name's
remember.
not Ian either.
It's hard to remember fake names.
Hold on. If his name was Ian Manuel Miranda and you call me Ian, I'd be like, that's cool. But like
Wait.
his name is Lynn.
George Lucas could have come up with your name as well, Ike, I have to say.
I don't know. Ike Barinholtz.
You know, he holds a lot of barons.
He's just kind of like holds them, he's got the barons and just Ike. It's like a dog's name. It's Ike.
Apologies. I'm trying to juggle a lot of fake shit right now. All right, Ike, what do you got?
The film The Oath is opening in a couple screens on October 12th. And
Yeah.
then the next weekend, it's going to be more screens.
And then more and more and more and
until
more.
we're
and
on,
ju-
the goal is
screen.
17,000 screens
Yeah.
by November 1st. So we're
Wow.
we have like these lofty goals.
Yeah, sure, but
Like if if you miss them, if you don't make 200 million opening weekend, but you make 190 million,
then at least you're like, you know what?
17,000 theaters circle. If we end up on 15,000 screens, fucking great.
It's fine.
I'm
what
happy with
happens if it makes $9 million and winds up on 25 screens?
that. $9 million on 25 screens. I think you'll be reading about me in the news because I fucking jumped off the fucking Cahuenga Bridge.
The
and
Cahuenga Bridge, that's not very high.
I could really get hurt though, and I would really
Yeah,
be
you might
upset.
sprain your ankle.
I could sprain my ankle. I could break a chip an elbow.
Yeah.
but I'll fucking do it.
Wow.
So if you don't see the movie, you're gonna see me in a fucking aircast very shortly thereafter.
Okay, gosh. Well, it sounds like, I mean, I've seen the trailer for it. It looks amazing.
I would love for you to come to a screening
I would love to come to a
once
screening.
the movie comes out.
Yes. So pay full price.
Pay for the ticket.
Yeah,
and-
even if it's in the afternoon.
Yeah, and you can contact me. I'll hook it up. And, you send me an email saying I'd love to come to the screening.
What kind of markup am I looking at for the ticket here, just for the convenience charge?
Well, for me, the markup is whatever my Wi-Fi cost a month.
Oh, okay. Yeah. How much? You have really fast Wi-Fi from what you were telling me.
$50.
$50 or
whatever.
so. Yeah.
But I will personally direct you to the website of one of the theaters that's showing.
Oh, okay.
You don't have
That's
to.
all you do.
I link it. I link you right there.
So you're just going to send me a web address?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
And I pay $50 for this?
You pay $50 for me, and then whatever the theater charges, I don't know. Sometimes
Okay.
they charge if you get a matinee, it could be like $10, but
Okay.
I plan on 14. So you're looking
Okay.
at $64 a ticket if you go through me.
Okay. So this is like a Ticketmaster thing where suddenly,
Yes,
I
exactly.
think I'm just going to a movie and suddenly these service charges are.
Yeah. There's a convenience charge.
Do you sell tickets for anything else?
Everything.
Really? So
What do you
Lakers
want?
game? Ooh, Lakers game.
I could get Laker tickets.
Hamilton.
Yes, I've
could
seen
get-
you selling my tickets.
Yeah, I was in
It is
front
a
of the
huge.
theater.
It's a large markup because the user has to pay for the hosting of the website. For
Yes,
the next month
Right.
and they have to host me
Right.
in their home when I'm in New York.
And then when they buy tickets for Hamilton, it's just your version, I read?
It is my version. I send them a link to a video I made of me and my neighbor singing some of the songs, but it's all about
Okay.
Jefferson's birthday. And I've had no complaints.
Wow.
I've had a couple complaints. I've had a few complaints.
What else are you? Anything else to plug? I mean, this. Look, you may have another kid, and you may not come back to the show. So, get them all out right now.
That's enough for now.
That's enough.
That's
you just
enough
want
for
people
now.
to focus on that.
That's enough for now. There's
Okay.
Yeah.
By the way-
no, fuck, dude. Star Wars 9.
Of course.
That's Christmas.
Start lining up now.
20, I think it's like
2020.
December 21st, 2020. I think
2020.
Look out for Perry Bonbon.
Perry Bonbon and Rule.
Newell, of course.
Sorry,
Yeah,
Newell.
of course.
But yeah,
Donnie Don, Johnny Pens. We got all these guys.
I hope everyone sees the Star Wars movie because it's going to be a fucking good one.
Yeah. Okay. Lin-Manuel, what are you plugging here?
Oh, thank you so much. Yes, check out my podcast, WTF2 with Lin-Manuel. Wamp it up.
WTF2. Why do you call it? Do you know about the other WTF?
No.
Mark Maron. Mark Maron. That's another George Lucas name.
Mark Maron. Hey, real quick. Do you mean two, the number, or T-O or T-O-O?
I mean,
Or TWO.
Or T-U in Spanish?
Yeah.
Like, what the fuck, you?
Yeah, TU with an accent. Sorry, you seem thrown like someone's applauding you. What is happening right now?
I react either when I don't get a lot of applause for something I think should have deserved it, or I get applause. So
Okay.
You want us to applaud you for saying you did a website called
Stop it!
No, stop. Just no one move.
yes, it actually is. It was all of those things.
It's all of those. Okay,
Yes.
great. So we can check that out on the web.
Yep, check it out on the web.
yeah.
Check out my stand-up comedy at various open mics around
Yeah,
town.
Ike's going to see it. He's,
Go to everyone.
Yeah,
I
of
go to
course.
Every show and
I
every
see
time.
him there. And yeah.
Anything else? Like anything else you're interested in?
You
or
know, I'm interested in this like one Indian dude in L.A.
Native American.
Sorry, yes, this one Native American Kevin Spacey, House of Cards gentleman in L.A. Called Dhruv Uday Singh. You can Google him.
Oh, great.
you
And see
can
what
spell
he's
it.
up to. Does he
Hot
do
tip.
shows around town?
He does shows
LA?
around the Upright Citizens Brigade Theater and
Okay.
other places.
Any kind of monthly show or anything? Or,
Yes, you'll see him weekly.
weekly. Wow.
Yes, at a
14 times a year sometimes.
sometimes 14 times a year.
Uh-huh.
You'll see. Yes, he's around. There's a Harold Night, Asian AF.
Is he on Twitter?
Benetton. He's on Twitter.
Yeah.
at Dhruv Uday Singh. His name.
He's got a lot going on.
Yes,
man.
yes.
Yeah, he's nipping at your heels.
He is nipping at my heels. You
Speaking
know?
of which, nipping at heels, I noticed you have some tattoos on your heels.
I do. Yeah.
Oh,
I
yes.
have stop nipping.
Just
on both
stop
of them.
nipping.
Stop nipping.
Yeah.
Because, in the Hollywood rat race, people are
Yeah,
always
the rock slide of
That's
Hollywood.
right.
The
yeah.
rock slide of Hollywood, they're nipping at your heels. And I want
Yeah,
people to say,
exactly.
just stop nipping.
Just stop nipping.
Classic Ian,
Mm-hmm.
always guarding his territory.
Nadine, what do you have to plug here?
Well, as you know, I got my hot crust buns coming out at Albertsons.
Ouch. That'll make your the tips of your fingers just say ouch.
Oh yeah, that's it's on the box.
Yeah.
Makes your fingers go ouch.
Things that make your fingers go ouch. That's not a bad song.
Hey.
Lin-Manuel. So anything else to plug? Or?
Sure. Well, I know of this gal. Her name's Mary, and her Twitter is @MerylSwan. Check that out, also on the gram. And I've just been watching this cool new show called AP Barrio, and I heard that they are filming soon. Get ready for season 2, is what I've heard.
Get ready for it. And where can people see season 1?
That's on a Hulu.com.
Oh.
Or NBC app.
Who would do that, though?
NBC app?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, everybody loves the NBC
I
app.
love the National Broadcasting app.
Always on the
I
app.
love it.
They're
They're
always
so hip.
Just the
All about the
cutting
app.
edge, cutting. People are always like, let me get your password for the NBC app. It's like, it's free. Go and treat yourself.
All right. Well, I believe my Marvel comic is out this week or next week. I'm not really sure. X-Men Black #2, I think.
Holy
the
shit.
Mojo issue. So check that out. And that's all I have to plug. Let's close up the old plug bag.
Whoa, what a bag, it's time to open it. It's time to open the bag.
It's time to open the bag.
It's time to open the bag. It's time to open the bag. Open the bag. Open the bag.
More Ben Schwartz. Yeah, Hamilton, of course. Yeah, you probably, that was the other show that you called in during when we recorded that. Guys, I want to thank you so much. Ike, always great to see you. And good luck with the film. I really think it looks hilarious. And I wish you the kind of success that Woody Allen had with his films. You know,
with
and
his
his personal
films.
life.
with his films.
Got it. Okay.
So that it would get that he had such success with his films, he was able to branch out in his personal life, and just anything goes.
May you have the personal life of Woody Allen. It's an old Yiddish curse.
Lin-Manuel, so good to finally have you on the show.
Thank you so much,
dream of
Mr.
mine.
Aukerman. Miss
Yeah.
Funtz, Mr. Ian. It was incredible.
Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Thank you for having me.
And Nadine, looking good.
And you as well.
Yeah,
Don't
I
get
gotta
fresh,
say.
Scott.
Okay, all right. I'm just saying, if I was across the line from you, I'd be a happy man.
Before I know it, you're be eye to eye sitting on the can.
Yeah, 4 weeks later, I'd move on. But hey, all right, that's it. We'll see you next time. Thanks. Bye.
Hey, this is Arnie from the comedy podcast Hello from the Magic Tavern, a chat show I host from the magical land of Foon with my co-hosts.
Usador, the Blue Wizard.
And Chunt, the shapeshifter.
Most weeks we interview adventurers,
Wedding planners.
Ambulatory trees.
but this week we have a special episode.
I am so excited to learn about the Earth lore contained in Pride and Prejudice.
We're going to do a book club of Pride and Prejudice.
And you said this is a well-loved book on Earth, right?
Yeah, it's one of those books that people love or were forced to read, or more likely it's one of those I'm going to get to it.
And some of our most beloved guests are returning to read the book with us and enjoy some drinks and food over book club.
We have Flower, we have Crom the Barbarian.
And Germ.
You know who they are.
Maybe you don't give a crap about what an academic thinks about Jane Austen, but don't you want to know what a wizard and a badger think about it?
Not enough spells.
Not enough grubs.
Not enough sword fights.
Whether you love Pride and Prejudice or have no interest in reading it and just want to listen to a book club go really off the rails, you'll enjoy this week's Hello from the Magic Tavern.
We shall defeat this book.